thoracolumbar is probably going to be PA, first of all, and we'll discuss why in a moment. And there is discussion about lateral, but lateral is almost never done. I don't even think lateral is an essential exam. It's strictly the PA, thoracolumbar, as the essential. And it's designed to be inclusive of the lower cervical all the way down into the superior sacral. You want the entire thoracic lumbar spine for scoliosis curvatures. Frequently, this is going to take 2 image receptors or 2 exposures, depending on what kind of film capture you have. Okay? So, they're done at 72 inches because you want to minimize your magnification. You're trying to get as much of the thoracic and lumbar on each shot. So you minimize the magnification by going to 72 inches. Gives you a prettier picture anyway, but whatever. Okay? The big deal here is magnification for fitting more stuff on a film, more than anything else. All right. Jamie, give me a 14 more, please. Thank you, sir. Well, alrighty then. Holly, come here. Take your sweater off. Now, what I need you to do is step up here, face the image receptor. All right, so we want to go ahead and make sure that we've got some cervical spine here. So essentially, the top half is centered no differently than a chest x-ray. I want to get at least a couple, 3 cervicals down as far as I can get, right? So chin up in the cup, arms to your sides. There we go. Relax your shoulders, roll them forward. Very good. Okay. And then so the top of the image receptor is a couple of inches above the shoulder. Move this way just a tick. There we go. And, all right. Great big old deep breath. Blow your breath out. Take another great big old honking deep breath. Hold your breath. Beep, and breathe. Now don't move. Now that's the key right there. And don't move. Because we're going to change film. We're going to relocate the image receptor such that the bottom of the image receptor is a couple of inches below the crest. Right? I actually probably want to go as far as maybe saying right at, which is the same thing, right at the bottom of the image receptor, right at the ASIS, which is that S1, S2, right? So I've included all the lumbar down into the sacral, and then we're going to go up as far as possible. What we've ended up doing here is we've got a film that goes down as inclusive of lumbar, we've got a film that goes up as inclusive of thoracic, and the doctor is going to take the 2 images, superimpose them over one another, overlapping the T12, L1, L2 vertebrae, matching them perfectly, and then he's got one image of the scoliosis, all the way down. Okay? And on this one here, we're probably going to have a little trouble shielding the nets, okay? So, take a deep breath, blow your breath out, hold your breath out, 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 and don't breathe, beep. And now we've got the 2 shots for standard base thoracolumbar spine. Now, this is where we go into what is referred to as the Ferguson. On your Ferguson, this is where we say, okay, now we have a known individual who we know this individual's got scoliosis. They're bent funny. We've established they have a primary and a compensatory curve. And we're going to get into those primary compensatory curves here in just a minute. We're going to start off and we're going to elevate the foot on the primary curve side. So we're going to make believe that our primary curve is over here on the right side. You need about 3 or 4 inches of elevation. So we're going to put this under the right foot and have her stand on it. Okay, we'll stand flat footed on that one. Okay, and stand up as straight as you can on this one. There we go. No, I want them down. Right? And what's going to happen is it's going to change the curve. We're going to change the curve on this because of that elevation. And then we're going to swap and do the other foot. We're going to drop this foot down, elevate the other foot, and shoot it again. The whole thing, top and bottom, both times. So essentially for this whole Ferguson series,
we don't have to move
6
it.
exposures.
We don't have to move this.
We got to go, top half, bottom half, yeah. Of course. Now.
I mean, whenever you have a sandbag in each one.
Does that change the patient from left to right? No.
Well.
Okay. The only thing you're going is up and down. Remember, when you're doing this, for these upright things with this bucky, you never move this left and right. The only thing you are allowed is up and down. Okay? And since we're going thoracic to lumbar, then we're going up and down, and that's it. Okay? So, base shot, thoracic, lumbar. Ferguson, shot 1, primary side elevated, thoracic, lumbar. Shift to the other side, other foot elevated, thoracic, lumbar. 6 shots for this whole scoliosis series thing. All right? Any questions on it? That's all there is. That's it. It's a bunch of PA shots of the back.
You just annotate which side you're weight bearing on, right?
Yeah, you can put the arrow pointing down, okay, or up, whatever the doctor wants. But some kind of an arrow on one side, on the right or left side. This is the elevated side. It's going to be kind of obvious when you see the film, okay. But you can put, this is the elevated foot. This is the elevated foot. But an arrow is all you need, yes, okay.